Hello everyone, welcome back to Lifestyle Creations by the Jacksons. My name is Apollonia and I will be your host today. I'm just kidding guys, just trying to be proper. Please read our disclaimer and viewers are at their own risk. So guys, today's video is going to be unedited. I've been very busy, so hopefully you like this video as is and I don't have to make any changes to it. I'm going to be talking to you ladies today. This topic is extremely important. So I've been going back and forth with a friend of mine and we've known each other for years, and I love to have juicy conversations, and hopefully I could have a couple of my friends on so I could quiz them about certain things. But for now guys, it's just me, and hopefully you'll see Porky walk around here and there. Might be Scotty will come and join me. So we're talking about the expectations of women. And why is it that women have such high expectations of men, and why we struggle so much to get the right partner and not working on ourselves really, because that's the root of the problem. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about me and my background. I mean, you know some information about me, but this is more personal. So this is obviously not my first marriage. I've been married before. This is actually my third marriage. My first marriage, I was married for 10 years. I was married to a great guy. After that relationship, I was single, then started dating, and the dating world for me was scary. I had no experience. You know, back in the days, you kind of met someone, you hung out. It was very easy. Then when I started dating, I was like, oh my goodness, there's so much games. You guys know, I was just not interested in that scene. Oh God, my stuff is coming out. So then, after dating, I got married again, and again, nice guy, but from the onset, we had some issues and we weren't really that compatible. I wouldn't blame him for the failure of our marriage. It takes two for a relationship not to work. And one of the key thing I look for when I meet someone is, do you take responsibility? I was responsible and he was responsible. However, what women do is when we meet men, and I'm speaking from experiences, when you meet a man, for example, this does not apply to my last marriage, but this is just an example because I'm not going to disclose any personal information about that past relationship. But so this is just an example. For example, you meet a man and he makes $10 an hour. Accept that. Don't try to change him, because when you met him, he made $10 an hour. You meet a man and he doesn't work out, but you're a health fanatic. You like to pump. If he was not into health and fitness when you met him, do not try to change that. His family doesn't like you from the onset, and that's really important to you. But you think with time they're going to warm up to you, or whatever the circumstances are. You have to accept the man as he is. Now, this could be the reverse, but today I'm talking to you ladies. Now, what I've learned in life is that we always try to find happiness in other people. Now we're talking about men. So we try to find our happiness in men. A man is not going to make you happy. You make yourself happy. The first thing that you have to do when you want to achieve happiness, and happiness is something that you are working on constantly, is to first work on yourself. And how do we work on ourselves? Simple. Whatever it is that you're looking for in a partner, whatever it is that's going to make you happy and bring you joy and peace, is what you work on. So for example, you are financially unstable, but want a partner who is financially stable. You don't take care of yourself, you eat unhealthy, but you want someone who is fit, who is good looking. You are sloppy, but you want someone else who keeps a good house. That is contradicting what you want, and therefore your energy are crossed. So what do? You want to have peace. You want to find someone who is financially stable. You want someone who keeps a good home. You want someone who is fit. And women, we have a laundry list of what we want from a man. They have to be our gynecologist, our shrinks, our coach, our best friend, our mom, our dad. Like, we want our men to fill in every area that we're lacking in. A man will add to your world, but he should not be your world. You have to have your own life, your own set of friends. Live your life. Always remember that. Now, back to working on yourself. You have to first work on yourself. If you are damaged goods, you will attract damaged goods. This is number one. Work on yourself first. Get to a place where you want to be. Decide if you're dating for marriage, you're dating for sex. Don't get them crossed. If you're dating for marriage, you carry yourself in that way. You have expectations. You don't have sex before a certain time. There's certain rules that you follow when you're dating for marriage. And I say rules because if you're dating for marriage and you go on a date, you meet someone and you like them and you have sex with them, that man is not going to be interested in you. So you have to know what you're dating for. That's the second thing. First, work on yourself and have a list of what you're looking for. Unfortunately, we don't live back in the days where it was simple. You met someone, you hung out, and you became exclusive. That's not how it works anymore. The world is a little bit more complicated than it was back in the days. In our time, it's a little bit different now. Now, especially if you're living in a urban area, it gets even more complicated. I think you need a doctorate for something, Now, we're going to skip to how do you get what you want in a man? And how do you keep that man? Vice versa, ladies. We're talking about you now, because if you're in search for that perfect man and everything. Now, once you meet a man, a lot of women, they have these high expectations. Do you like the person? When you're in a relationship, you have to learn how to compromise. And every single person have to accept. So for example, you meet a man and he makes $10 an hour, but he treats you well. He's good to you. Do you not give that person a chance? Again, it's what you're willing to accept, because on the other hand, you can have a man who makes plenty of money, but he's a jerk. Are you willing to accept that? No person is going to provide everything or be everything that you want them to be. You have to be able to compromise. That is what a relationship is about. Now, some of the things that I've noticed with women, that's a big turn off to men. Huge turn off is, are we acting like women? Do we chase men? Are we the aggressor? Women are more independent now, but independence doesn't mean that you become a man. Let the man be the aggressor. Let the man be the man. Don't swear around a man. And I say that because when a man is looking for a woman and he likes a woman, he's looking for ladylike qualities. He's not looking for a sailor. He's not looking for masculine qualities. So you have to realize that although we're living in 2019, it's the same concept. You can live in an advanced world and think that you have to change the way God made us, or you can go back to the old-fashioned way. And the old-fashioned way is that a man is a man, a woman is a woman, and if you're looking for a heterosexual man, you have to have feminine and women-like qualities. Let him chase you. That's the way it's always going to be. And there's no way around that. You let the man be the man. Now, guys, I want you guys to interact with me on this video. I need for you ladies to interact with me. Share your feedback. Are you dating? Are you married? What kind of struggles you've had? What kind of insight do you have for women who are dating? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? It's okay to disagree with me because we're all not going to think alike. But this is just based off my experience, and I've had a good amount of experience in my past marriages. And let me tell you something, I have learned from all of them, and none of them were mistakes. I'm where I am because of all the experiences that I've had, and I've learned from them, and I'm applying that into this marriage, and I'm making sure that I don't repeat the same mistake I did as in the past. Now, you women have to look at yourself. Instead of blaming why your relationship didn't work on the man, you are the common denominator. What are you doing wrong to contribute? What have you done in the past to contribute to those relationships? Why they have failed? And that's how you have to look at life, because you're the one that's looking for a relationship. So you have to figure out what it is that you've done wrong and try to address it. Also, be yourself. Be yourself throughout the entire relationship. Here's why. When we meet someone, we always put our best foot forward. We appear to be confident and fit and like we have it all together. And then as soon as the man becomes exclusive with you, you become a basket case. You become needy. You don't have a life. You drop your friends. Remember, a man is a part of your world. He's not your world. He does not need a needy woman. He does not need someone nagging him 24/7. These are all the things men do not like. You need for you to have your own life. That's a healthy partner, that is. Right? So, women have to remember that. A man is a part of your world. He should not be your world. And when you're not getting what you want, the first place that you take a look in is within yourself and what you have done and how you need to fix that so you can have peace and happiness in your life. No man is going to bring you peace and happiness. Always remember that, because you could be married and have the best man in the world, but if you're not happy and if you're not in a good place, you're still going to be miserable. So the key is to be happy with yourself first. Find yourself, fix yourself up to the best of your abilities. We're all going to have baggages, but be healthy for a relationship. You guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, you women know what I'm talking about, and I'm just keeping it real. So guys, what does the world need more of? Men, good men. I'm just kidding. The world needs more peace, love, and happiness. You guys, I look so crazy with this time, but I'm doing a hair treatment right now.